Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining me for another beer review. Hope you're all well. Apologies if I burp in this video. About 10 minutes ago I finished my tea. Chinese chicken curry with rice, if you're interested. I'm sure you're not, but yeah, we're back with another beer review, so I'm apologising for what might happen in this. And the beer we are looking at is one that I picked up from Home Bargains, or B&M. Was it B&M? B&M, I think it was, yes, B&M. B&M, yes, definitely B&M. And it's another one of the beers from Love Lane Brewery, who I think are sort of owned by B&M, not sure, they're out of Liverpool. And apparently this beer is supposed to be pretty damn decent, and it was a bargain. So the beer we are looking at is their Blackbird Extra Stout. Nice artwork, the live bird there on top, as you can see. This one is coming in at 6.7% ABV, 440ml can, and a bargain at £1.49 if it's good. And apparently, from what I've heard, this is a decent beer. So I could try and read everything on the back, but I know my eyes are really crap at the moment. So if you want to pause that, have a read, have a look, feel free. I can't even see it on the camera. That's how bad I am. So yeah, it's been out the fridge for a long time. Well, I left it out all day really, kind of get to some room temperature. So we'll get it cracked open. It's going in that glass because that's the only one I bought with me. So let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. Like I say, a lot of people have said it's good. And I did manage to read the label while I was standing by the window. It's looking pretty thick and all. And it does sound really good from what it's saying. If it delivers on what it says on the back, it is going to be a banger and an absolute bargain. £1.49. Let's get every last drop out of it. Come on, you bastard. Can't leave any in there. So there we go. Beer in a glass. You can't see it. I'm going to black. If you want to, for argument's sake, we'll call it jet black. There's no light getting through there at all. Got a nice sort of light tan head. Well, medium tan head. Compact bubbles. Looks like quite a light fluffy head. But the beer did look quite dense when I poured it in. So let's give it another swirl, dive in with the nose, see what we get. Oh God, that does smell good. Smells proper rich. Rich, dark, chocolatey, obviously. Touch of bitterness in there. Touch of sweetness. I think it said toffee on the thing. I'm not sure if they meant that on the nose, but it's sort of got a toffee, sticky toffee pudding aroma, I would say. A little bit of dark fruit in the background. It smells really good. It smells really good. So stop talking, dive in on Love Lane Brewery's Blackbird Extra Stout, coming in at 6.7% and an absolute steal if it's good at £1.49. Cheers. That's an absolute steal at £1.49. Wow. I went in on that first mouthful and I'm thinking, oh, is this going to be light? Is this going to be poor on the body? It ain't. All right, 6.7. Is it a 6.7% body? You're not far off, to be honest. Let's crack on. Initially, when you put your mouth in the beer, you sort of think, oh, hang on, it's not that heavy. When you start drinking it, it's got some weight to it. You can feel it as you drink it. It's really, really soft, really, really smooth. Very minimal carbonation, which is great. It's not what you'd want from a stout, really. It's got a little bit of creaminess to it, silkiness, if you like, as you drink it. Goes down a treat. The mouthfeel is beautiful. On the taste, rich dark roasted malts, chocolate, toffee, a little bit of sticky toffee, sort of pudding sort of flavour going on in there. You get a little bit of bitterness, like I said. I think that's a touch of coffee that's coming in. It could be from the sort of chocolate notes as well, but it certainly sort of like sort of got that little coffee bitterness, if you like. A little bit of dark fruit in the background, and I think that tails off. That dark fruit note tails off to sort of like a little bit of an aniseed kind of thing going on in there. It's quite a complex beer, really. There's quite a bit going on when you really sort of sit there and analyse it. That's a decent beer. It's very bitter and pretty bitter on the back end. And I did say on the can, a tannic bitter. You definitely get sort of like that on the finish. It's almost maybe even sort of like, I don't want to say smoky, but it's got maybe that sort of like, I don't know, I'm thinking ash, sort of got this ash feel to it, which doesn't sound very pleasant. But if you drink stouts and that and you pick it up, you sort of know what I mean. Pardon me. That's a really good drop. It really is a good drop. And it reminds me of like the extra stout that you get, the Guinness one, the Nigerian one. There's things in there that reminds you of that. And at £1.49, that's an absolute bargain. 6.7%, do you pick it up? There is a bit of strength there, but I don't even think it's really the strength. I think that bitterness just gets, the more you drink of this, that bitterness gets stronger and stronger. And for me, I've always said a big bitterness in a beer, for me, it always makes me feel like I'm drinking a bigger, stronger beer. But that's an absolute cracking drop, I tell you what, for £1.49. All right, it's a 4.40, but it's 6.7%. That's a banger. And I'll tell you what, that would be well worth getting a few in. I'm not sure what the date is on the bottom. Again, I can't see any of that bloody stuff. I'll let you look at that. What can I see? Is it upside down? Yeah, let me put that up there. If the date's good on that, I'll tell you, and you like it, that's well worth getting a few in for Christmas time around there, because that'll go down a treat in the winter. So yeah, for me, a massive thumbs up, a massive bargain, and possibly one of the bargains of the supermarkets that I've ever had, quite possibly. But yeah, great beer, great beer. Go and pick it up if you see it. Like I say, if you like it, definitely worth picking a few up for the winter time. If you've had the beer before, let me know your thoughts on it. If you've enjoyed the video, give it one of them. Feel free to subscribe to the channel, and I will see you again soon on another one. Cheers.